watching The 9.
Everything seems a little bit more expensive in summer, but there are ways you can still travel and enjoy yourself without breaking the bank. Dan Casey from Bridge River Advisors is here to help us this morning. Dan, thanks so much for being here.
You're welcome.
So many people want to take breaks. So many people want to take vacations. So many people can't afford those vacations. Just give us a little sense of what advice you would give to people as they go out on a journey of vacations this year.
Yeah, so it's obviously saving, and if you have some advance notice, what I always tell people is just try to have a little bit of amount come out of your checking account, like every week, every 2 weeks, every month. Because if you're like me and if you try to manually save somehow, it's just never going to happen, right? So have something set up automatically for your vacations, and if it's already upon us and you need to take a vacation, of course, Michigan's got a ton of beautiful spots that you can go to on one-day events or whatever. Or, like we were saying, doing the new house swap thing.
Talk to me about that. So that's it. That's an interesting situation. I had never heard of that before.
It sounds like a reality show, but it's not. It's house swapping with somebody else who also wants to, temporarily rent out their house. So if you can arrange it simultaneously, it's awesome. If not, they have a point system, and it's a whole thing. But that's obviously an expensive way to.
And we talk about the state of Michigan too. I was just up north over the weekend in the Boyne Bay Harbor area. There is. This state is so beautiful, whether it's the Thumb or the west side of the state. There's so many different places you can go and find affordable vacations.
Yes, for sure. There's with all the Great Lakes and everything like that, you can absolutely get, and our state parks, beautiful state parks that we can get to in a day, or if you really want to get cheap, camping, obviously, right? So camping and staying for a night or two and then coming back home is super, super inexpensive.
Talk to me. I want to go back to something you said a moment ago about automatic savings, where you get your check in your checking account. Go to the bank and set it up to where some of that comes in the savings so you don't even see it.
Yeah, it's got to be automatic, or it's probably not going to happen if you're like most people. Even if you use a Roth IRA, it doesn't matter how old you are. All contributions always come out of a Roth tax-free, penalty-free. So you can put money into a Roth, you can grow it tax-free, and then it can come out if you need it for a vacation short-term. Obviously, it's a retirement account, so you don't want to always do that, but that's an account, or just like a regular, like you said, at a savings at a bank.
And the credit card, right? I mean, so many people are going to pull out that credit card and probably rack up perhaps some debt that they cannot pay off.
Yes.
What advice would be to those people?
Yeah, credit card debt is at an all-time high. So obviously, doing a freeze during the summertime is a good plan to no vacations go on the credit card. You got to save up the cash, and that's obviously a good start. And then, of course, when you go into fall and winter, start to pay down that debt. Obviously, there's the avalanche technique and the snowball technique of paying off the different cards. And there's you can just Google that, and there's a lot of different techniques to do that, pay off the debt, and then start saving for the following summer.
That credit card debt can be so crippling.
Yes.
It can be so crippling.
Yep.
Dan, where can people find you?
BridgeRiverLLC.com.
BridgeRiverLLC.com. Dan's located there on Woodward in Bloomfield Hills. Thanks so much, Dan.
Thank you.